Ho ho ho! It's Christmas time and Santa Ben has a Christmas gift for all the boy and girl 360 photographers out there. But first, I want to stop and say thank you very much to everybody who has supported me and my channel over the past 3 years. Your support means a lot and I thank you very much. I really only started a YouTube channel because I was getting so many messages on Instagram, and posting a video onto YouTube was my way of answering the exact same questions I was getting over and over in video format, to save me having to write hundreds of DMs. Then, over time, more and more questions came in and this whole YouTube thing started gaining momentum. While I wasn't really making money from it at first, I did it because I loved the creative challenge of putting out a video every week and I loved helping people. However, this lack of monetization and prioritizing my creativity over generating income came back to bite me hard in 2016. I remember it was Christmas and I let my finances run so low that I couldn't even afford to buy presents for my family. Now that words that come to mind are embarrassing, humiliating. Yeah, that's not fun. I'm here for Christmas and here's nothing. I was literally down to my last dollar at that point and I didn't even know how I was going to pay the rent that week. It sucks being poor, and showing up on Christmas Day without any presents at all was definitely a low point for me. And it disturbed me enough to say, never again. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I became determined to find a way to turn things around and never ever get down to my last dollar ever again. The first thing I did was sell my Ricoh Theta M15, the very first 360 camera I ever owned. It was a really tough decision to make and I hated having to make it because that was my very first 360 camera. It was my pride and joy, but I had to sell it to make it through to the next week. After I did that, I sat down and forced myself to write out a big long list of things I could do to get right back on my feet straight away. I was over being poor. And over the next 3 years, I worked my butt off pursuing every form of monetization I could possibly think of. I went full out and slowly my income grew. I could pay rent again. Then I could pay rent and buy lots of 360 cameras. Then I could pay rent, buy lots of 360 cameras and travel anywhere I wanted. Slowly, I scaled my business up over the next few years to 6 figures, and now it's crazy to say, but I've begun the journey towards 7 figures. And I don't say this to brag, but more so to stress the point that monetization should not be neglected, because making money is what's going to help you have more of your time back, which will allow you in turn to work on your creative stuff more. Being a full-time creative is just not sustainable if you don't have a solid monetization strategy in place to have your rent paid every week, to put food on the table every night, and hopefully some nice Christmas presents for your family. So I've been working on something I know you guys are going to get a lot of value from. Over the past few years, I've been observing how the top 360 content creators out there are monetizing their 360 content, and how these select few people, myself included, have made a full-time income out of their 360 work. So what I've done is written a mini ebook filled with these strategies and called it Top 10 Ways to Make Money with Your 360 Camera, to give you guys an idea of the different paths you can be taking on your journey to monetization. I've used most of these methods myself to earn income over the years, and a lot of my professional 360 friends are also using them to great success. The ebook is filled with ideas and mindsets that were crucial in helping me turn my terrible financial situation around to the point that I could eventually pursue 360 content creation as my full-time job. And the good news is, it's completely free. Just follow the link in the description to get access to it. It's a PDF and it should only take you 30 minutes to read. I'm not asking for anything in return. I just want to fulfill my mission of helping you guys have success as 360 content creators. And from my experience, the only way you're going to do that and make it sustainable is finding some really good monetization strategies and putting them into action. So if you want me to email you the ebook, follow the link down there and let me know where to send it. By the way, I was recently having a look on Amazon and I found a second-hand Theta M15, the very first 360 camera I ever owned that I sold. And here it is. This is the camera that got me started. I'm probably never going to use it, but I am going to keep it on display as a reminder to never get into the same position again, where I had to sell it to survive. That's all from Santa Ben, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy 360ing.